Pixar has been making movies for 30 years now, which means they've also given us a solid lineup of heroes. And unlike Disney, where the heroes are usually princes and princesses with magical destinies, Pixar heroes are weird. We've got toys, fish, rats, cars, robots, and one very emotional teenager with a red panda problem. Today I'm ranking 20 Pixar heroes based purely on their aura. The 3 criteria I'm using. First, the presence. When you walk into a room, does everyone shut up or do they keep scrolling? Second, the composure. When things go sideways, do you lock in or do you fumble? Heroes who stay unbothered while everything falls apart. That's aura. And third, the bonus column. Iconic moments, power moves, legendary quotes, anything that lives rent-free in our heads. Let's begin. Bro, this is a dinosaur. You are literally one of the most terrifying creatures to ever walk the earth. And you're scared of everything? Fireflies? Water? A human child? This man has negative aura. He's so deep in aura debt that his great-grandchildren will still be paying it off. I genuinely forgot this movie existed until I made this list. And so did you. Don't lie. Look, I get it. He's shy, he's anxious, he misses his dad, very relatable. But bro spent the entire movie on the verge of tears while his brother Barley was out there actually doing things. You have literal magic powers and you're still fumbling. His brother had more aura in his jean vest than Ian had in his entire body.
Where are you going?
Yeah, one of them is built different, the other one is Ian. I already know some of y'all are mad, but he crossed the entire ocean for his son. Yeah, while complaining the whole time. Helicopter parent energy is the opposite of aura. Dory was carrying him through every situation. My boy got cooked by a fish with short-term memory loss. That's tough. This man got bullied by grasshoppers. Grasshoppers. You know what eats grasshoppers? Everything. And Flick still couldn't figure it out. He had to go recruit circus performers to fight his battles.
Food was in a leaf sitting on
Excuse
top of...
me?
Are you sure?
Bro folded like a lawn chair. She's literally made of fire and somehow still feels lukewarm. The movie was cute, the romance was fine, but Ember spent most of it being angry at her dad and almost evaporating her boyfriend. Not the aura flex you think it is.
Water us down? Where's camera? We will never be watered down by you! Get up!
Alright, sir.
Relationship goals? More like relationship hazards. Yes, he technically saved the world. Keyword, accidentally. This man stumbled into an international spy conspiracy because he couldn't read social cues. That's not aura, that's just chaos, and not even the cool kind. Bro, you're a grown man, a music teacher, and you almost let a cat steal your entire life. 22 was running circles around him in his own body. Joe fumbled so hard he had to die twice to figure out his purpose. Respectable arc, but aura? Barely breaking even.
Not good enough. Nope. No, nothing. I just need to fill out that...
Yeah, that's his body, and he wasn't in it. I love Dory. Everyone loves Dory. But let's be real, she's giving chaos, not aura. She just kind of wanders into solutions. There's no intention, no swagger, just vibes and memory loss. Iconic, but not aura. Here's the thing about Carl. He starts the movie as a grumpy old man with zero aura, negative even. By the end, he's got grandpa swag. But when you average it out, mid. The house did most of the heavy lifting, literally. See? The house is the real hero here. Okay, hear me out. The red panda form? Absolutely fire. Giant fluffy rage monster breaking out at a boy band concert? That's aura. But Human May? Bro, she was drawing fan art of the convenience store clerk.
No! You! Oh, what have you done to my Maymay?
Who?
Yeah, we all saw that. We can't unsee it. She was lying to her mom about everything. The cringe and the cool cancel each other out. Net zero aura. Princess with a bow and arrow who doesn't want to get married? Hard? Rebellious Scottish energy? Love it. But then she fed her mom a sketchy cake from a witch and turned her into a bear, and then spent the rest of the movie trying to fix it. That's not a glow-up, that's a grow-up, into a bear. You can't be out here making those kinds of mistakes and still claim top-tier aura. Sorry. Mike tries so hard, like painfully hard, and that's exactly the problem. Aura isn't something you try to have. You either have it or you don't, and my boy spent 2 whole movies getting overshadowed, sometimes literally. Remember the magazine cover?
I don't believe it.
That's not bad luck. That's the universe telling you something. Control freak energy is not aura. Joy spent the entire movie trying to suppress every other emotion and almost broke Riley's whole brain. She meant well, but that micromanager energy? That's your boss at a job you hate, not a vibe. This one hurts because Lightning used to have aura. First movie, cocky rookie with the skills to back it up? Hard. But by Cars 3, he's washed. He's getting smoked by younger cars. He's training his replacement.
Holy cow!
It's tough to watch, even tougher to rank. The aura faded. It happens to the best of us. This 12-year-old walked into the literal land of the dead, looked around and said, "I'm gonna be a musician and none of you can stop me." His entire family said no. The afterlife said no. Ernesto de la Cruz tried to kill him again. And Miguel still grabbed that guitar and performed in front of thousands of spirits.
Should I put my shoes? Ay, mi amor. You say, put them on.
That's not bravery. That's aura. Most adults couldn't do what this kid did. He went to the realm of the deceased and came back with a song and his great-great-grandfather's blessing. Certified. 8 feet tall. Blue and purple polka dots. Top scarer at the company. And somehow still the most gentle soul in the whole movie. That's the thing about Sully. He didn't need to prove anything. He just existed, and everyone respected him. When he walks into a room, the room adjusts. That's aura you can't teach. Plus, he drop-kicked Randall through a door and didn't even celebrate. Just handled business. Cold.
Here he comes! Give me that kid!
No trash talk, no celebration, just business. Cold. This cowboy ran Andy's room like a military operation. Every toy knew the hierarchy. Every toy respected the chain of command. And when Buzz showed up and threatened his spot? Yeah, Woody got jealous, he got petty. He literally tried to knock Buzz behind a desk. But here's the thing, he came back from that. Villain arc to redemption arc to leader arc. That's growth.
You are a toy!
And let's talk about Toy Story 4. This man looked at his entire friend group, Buzz, Jesse, everyone, and said, "I'm choosing Bo Peep, peace," and just left. That's either the most unhinged decision in Pixar history or the ultimate power move. Either way, aura. Bob Parr is proof that aura doesn't expire. This man has a dad bod, a desk job, and a minivan, and he's still the most confident person in any room he walks into. Even when he was washed, he knew he was that guy. Delusional? Maybe. But delusion with confidence is aura. He's also the only Pixar hero whose midlife crisis almost got his whole family killed and somehow came out of it looking cooler. Built different. Here's the thing about Buzz. Even when he was completely wrong, like genuinely believed he was a space ranger and not a toy, he still had more presence than anyone else in Andy's room. That's insane. His aura was so strong it worked even when it was based on a lie. And once he accepted he was a toy, the aura only got stronger. Falling with style is the most iconic recovery from an identity crisis in film history.
Hey, Buzz! You're flying!
Delusional to iconic in one scene. Respect. Let me explain why this rat, this actual rodent, has more aura than every other character on this list. Remy is a rat, living in Paris, who decided he was going to become a 5-star chef, not help out in a kitchen, not sneak some food. No, he wanted to be the best, and he did it. This man was controlling a human being like a marionette, pulling his hair to make him cook, in a professional kitchen, and nobody could stop him. Health codes? Didn't matter. The laws of nature? Irrelevant. A food critic who destroys careers for fun? Remy made him cry tears of joy. The most powerful food critic in France took one bite of his dish and had a flashback to his childhood. That's not cooking. That's spiritual warfare. And here's the craziest part. Remy never doubted himself, not once. A rat looked at the entire culinary world and said, "I'm him," and then proved it. That's Aura. That's the list. Remy is the GOAT, and I will not be taking questions. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and tell me, who's your number one? Because if you say Arlo, we can't be friends.